Hello everyone, it's Anthony Couch, a guitarist on YouTube. Now, quick disclaimer, your playing is your playing. It's not for anyone else to decide whether it's beginner, intermediate or advanced, again with the inverted commas, like I did in the last video. These are just my thoughts after a few years of teaching, so before you watch this video and start thinking to yourself, who the hell does this guy think he is? Who the hell does this guy think he is? Just be aware that these are just some bloke's thoughts on the internet, and I'm guilty of some of these too. But if you clicked on this video, chances are that you self-identify as intermediate, and you want to push forward into that advanced shred stuff. And hopefully what you're going to notice about this video and the things that I talk about is they're not really about speed. We talk about advanced shred and you probably think that I'm going to go, well, you got to get your metronome, take it up to 200 BPM, you're not advanced unless you're beyond 200 BPM. No, it's not about speed. Shred isn't always about speed. Because the first thing is, you're probably not giving each and every note a meaning within the phrase or the solo. What do I mean by that? Well, listen to this. I'm just going to play something off the top of my head. A minor pentatonic, why not? We're all guitarists. It sounds okay. Imagine like a blues. And I come in with... It sounds fine, doesn't it? It gets the job done. So what do I mean here? I mean, you have to give each note meaning. You have to make every note belong and sound like your guitar is singing. If you're watching this, you might have an electric guitar with humbuckers and a whammy bar and an amplifier with all sorts of effects on it. You've got to make the most of that. That's why you've spent however much you've spent on it. There is 1,001 different ways we can play that configuration of notes. Be messy with it, have fun, and create noise. Make your guitar sing, make it scream. What do you reckon of this shirt I've got? I bought this shirt the other day, it cost me £2 from a vintage shop, which is second-hand clothing. I like the colour, but look at these collars. Full on 1970s collar. Very long. Okay, this one relates a bit to the previous one, so it's just a bit of a smaller variation of that one. You're not varying the dynamics. Things like... Again, I'm sticking with A minor pentatonic, but there. I'm making a point of just smacking every note really hard there, which works, and there is a time and a place for that. Dynamics, by the way, if you're not familiar, it's just loud and quiet. I could do that all day, but that would be very boring for you. Minor pentatonic, inane blues. I'm not going to subject you to that. Thanks. I'm going to move on to the next thing. Okay, now we get more into a bit more of a theory one, because the third one is you rely on one, maybe two scales. A little goes a long way. Learn a new scale and apply it. Really learn what kind of chords you can play that scale over, and just do some little simple songs with it. Branch out. It expands your listening, it expands your hearing, but it's something that you can definitely hear in the intermediate stuff as opposed to the advanced stuff. And I'm definitely not saying that advanced players, I'd stop myself doing that then, I'm going to do it. I'm not saying that advanced players don't use a minor pentatonic because it's easy. All I'm saying is don't use it too much. Stick another note in there. Don't even learn a scale. Choose any note you want and stick it in there. Put the second in there. Make your own scales up, but just push the boat out learn a new pattern. If every solo that you ever write is in minor pentatonic and minor pentatonic position 1, then it's going to be tough for you to break out into unlocking the neck and expanding your ear. Right, so here we are, the last one, number 4. Everyone does this. You have learned loads and loads of really cool fast licks from YouTube, from magazines, books, your favourite songs, and you can do this and it sounds ace, it sounds well good. You've learned this. All the little licks, you've learned them all, you've memorised them, but you don't use them, you don't string them together. You don't play a melody and then use those to get to the next melody. You just sit and do all those practiced licks, which is really, really good for your technique, and it's how you have to practice. You have to do that pure repetition. But if you never actually use them, you're not creating music. You're doing tricks. You're doing guitar tricks, like in Bill and Ted, where they do the blah blah blah. Excellent! It's not music, it's just a short little blast of fun stuff. So a quick thing there to think about is, are you actually using all this knowledge, all this technique to create your own solos? If not, and you're just watching video after video after video, learning lick after lick like the ones on my channel and loads of other better, more successful channels, your playing is going to stagnate, it's going to stay still. Did any of this make sense? Do you agree? Do you consider yourself intermediate or advanced already? I don't know what I consider myself. I love playing, do it every day. I've been Anthony Couch. I'm just going to play some inane blues. Yeah, you got away with it earlier, but not anymore. While the stuff pops up at the side, if you've not already subscribed, then please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Minor pentatonic inane blues I'm going to inflict upon you right now.